Greetings and welcome back to Todd Kramer Arts. All right, guys, we're in the thick of it. We're melting out there. We're suffering. We're going into hot cars. We're touching steering wheels that are too hot. They hurt the hand. And, it's just not fun. Gotta wear shorts. I have a strange body. I'm very tall. Tall people in shorts don't work. Just don't work. But I have to survive, so I'm wearing them. But there are glimmers of hope, and those glimmers are in the shape of wax. That's right. For those of us in the Candleverse, we are headed into the spooky season. That's right. And we're getting glimmers of hope all around us. All around us. One of those glimmers of hope is South of Sanity Candles, which they already have their wax melts on offer. If you go to southoфsanitycandles.com, a lot of his scents for the Halloween season are available, and candles are coming in August. But today I want to talk specifically about our collaboration. That's right. I did one of the label for one of my favorite candles of all time, Halloween Bonfire. And I want to talk about that with you all today. But first, I want to give a shout out to Laura at Bright Moon Hollow. I was surprised this week when she decided to do a review of one of my pieces, The Visitor, which is a piece, a painting I've since sold, but I have prints available on my website, toddkramerart.com, but also my Etsy shop, which is where she found it. And she reached out and just asked, hey, would it be cool if I did a review? I said, go for it. And thank God she liked it. Oh my God. That would have really sucked if she didn't like it. But she did. And I gotta say, I am incredibly grateful, and it kind of warmed the cackles of my heart to watch someone open my art and like it, enjoy it, and share it with others. And they have that perspective, it's really cool to kind of see it from that point of view, so I really do appreciate it. And as an added bonus, I got to check out her channel. She's got some great stuff. If you're into the Candleverse, as I am, some great candle reviews, some really interesting perspectives, and all around lots of fun. Definitely check out Bright Moon Hollow. Thank you. All right, back to the video. Okay, so I guess the genesis of our collaboration started when I reached out to him. Being a fan of his candles and his work, I definitely was like, man, it'd be cool to kind of do a label for one of his candles, one of his scents. So I reached out, and originally we had the idea to kind of do one based off another painting I have called 1031, which you can see on my website. And he was going to create a new scent based off that. And he did a few prototypes that he wasn't, at the end, he had potential, but he didn't quite, couldn't quite, get it to where he needed it to be. But then I reached back out and I was like, hey, is there any way I could do a label for Halloween Bonfire? Because this is like my favorite candle of all time, or the top three at least. And he was like, yeah, go for it. And I was like, well, what do you want me to do? And he's like, just do whatever you want. And I was like, all right. And here's me trying to do whatever I want. But that said, I do have a relation, as we all I've had experience with Halloween and bonfires. Some of you may know that I haunted Overload, and there's been times we've had bonfires after a show. In particular, we had the legendary Haunt tour come through a few times, different years, but we'd throw a big bonfire at the end of the show, and all of us would be in our costumes around this bonfire, and it's just such a surreal experience. And so that's kind of the genesis of this idea. That said, you know, labels are kind of small, so I couldn't really realize what I wanted as far as my original vision for this. So I kind of adapted it a bit, and I had the pumpkins, the jack-o'-lanterns, kind of be placeholders for all of the rest of the ghouls, and I kind of have the ghouls in the background there, kind of coming through to create this kind of ominous atmosphere, surrounded by the woods and the moon. So yeah, that's kind of the genesis of that, and it's just such a great experience working with Virgil. He's a very generous guy. He let me have all the creative freedom I needed on this. It was a little bit of a challenge with the composition, because it's kind of hard to know where to place the text with the fire the way it is. That's why I did the typography off to the side. So I also did that as well. I just did the type, you know, create the label in its entirety, and I had a blast doing it. I really did. I really love how this painting came out. I was meant to put this for sale on my website, but you know, I'm such a procrastinator, and also I want to kind of do it justice as far as photos and whatnot. But also I kind of like it. So I have it hanging up in my studio. Actually, I went to take some videos, some B-roll of it today, and I dropped it, and I broke the frame. So that was fun. Yeah, I've been meaning to do this video for a minute, and what was holding me back is getting some, you know, decent B-roll of the painting, and much to my chagrin, you know, I destroyed it. well, not really. Luckily, the painting survived. The frame I am gonna have to repair, but luckily I had another frame that's basically the same thing. So I popped it in there, and all's right with the world. I got some B-roll that's kind of whatever, but hopefully it's good enough for the video, and hope you all enjoy it. If you like the painting, if you like the label I did, I have prints available. They're matted prints, ready to just pop into a frame. On my website, toddkramerart.com. If you choose to, I also have them available in my Etsy. Just search for Todd Kramer Art. You'll find me there as well. I hope to have links in the show notes if I can figure that out. But thanks. I really appreciate you all taking the time to check this out. And yeah, hopefully we have more collaborations in the future. Welcome back. Thanks for sticking around. I hope you like the time lapse. I've got the original right here. I turned up the lights a little bit so we get a good gander at it. Got a frog in my throat. I drink a little coffee. Now, the unveiling. It's already been unveiled, but here. Boom. Halloween Bonfire. As created for South of Sanity Candles. This was an awesome thing to work on. Thanks again, Virgil, for trusting me with creating the art for your amazing candle. I got the candle over here, actually. Let's see. Just forgot. Ooh, there it is. The label. If you notice, it's a little bit more blue in the printouts. I mean, it's hard. This lighting is not the best, but and I kind of let it be because I really liked how it looked when it printed out. So if any of you want prints of this, go to toddkramerart.com. It's there waiting for you. If you want the original, DM me. We can work something out. So that's it for this week. Stay tuned. I am so inspired by the Candleverse. I too am coming out with my own line of candles for the holiday season, for the haunted holiday season, that is Halloween. They should be available, I'm hoping, mid-August. I've created about half of what I wanted to create so far. I ran out of some oils, got them, and now we're gonna finish the rest this weekend. So be on the lookout for that. Again, thank you all so much if you stuck around this far. It means the world to me. I really appreciate it, and I'll leave you alone now. Thank you very much. Until next time.